Hey everyone, Overfletch here, and today I want to bring you a special video for the 2-year anniversary of Ironman mode. So first off, I want to say happy Ironman Day, all that good stuff. But this video is going to be basically a bank video, just to show you guys how far I have progressed my Ironman account in the past 2 years of playing it. So, for those you unaware, Ironman mode came out October 14th, 2014, and this is October 14th, 2016, so without further ado, I will jump into my bank. And I will also show some things, because I've actually suggested this to people. I will be showing you stuff like my keepsakes, like unique stuff, and some other things. I will make sure to show everything and all my achievements, so this might be a longer video, but I will make sure to show the bank first, anything else extra after. So let's go and jump into the bank. But before we get into it, I do want to mention that I do have my 2-year loyalty crown, because I have been playing this account since Ironman mode has come out. And I am also, if you are unaware, this is the max guild, so this Ironman is a maxed account. I am wearing my max cape right now, and these are my stats, with my only 120 being invention. Hopefully that'll change soon, but honestly in 2 years, at least I got at least 120. Anyways, let me jump right into the bank. So, I've cleaned this up. I've tried to clean it up and make this a little tidier for you guys, so it'll look a little bit better, but anyways, this is the first part of my tab. This is my, I don't know what this tab is. It's basically miscellaneous, and it has my cash stack into it with a 152 mil cash stack. I told myself I wanted to hit a nice milestone before for the Ironman 2-year anniversary, and I picked 150 mil cash stack, so very, very nice, in my opinion. But a lot of these are some of my teleports, nothing important, but this is my first bigger tab. This is my skilling tab, and a lot of my resources like my gems, my simple part gold bars, my Viswax, my incandescent energies, my fletching supplies right here, my dragon hides, a lot of my prayer, for example, all that is here. And I will not try to spend too much time in each tab. You guys can always pause the video if you guys want to look at anything in particular, but we will jumping into my next tab, which is my food slash summoning supplies. So a lot of things like, say, like here, like my swordfish, I actually use a lot for PVM. You'll have noticed I use a lot of my monkfish, my sharks, or my well, everything good. And then I'll have a lot of my pouches in here. I've just always done it, so it's just a thing I do, and it's very unorganized, but it has its own organization. And I'm basically waiting for placeholders to make my bank truly organized. So we will go ahead and jump into my next tab, which is my Slayer-ish tab, which is basically a lot of my Slayer uniques, with some of the bigger items being my second signet set. By that I mean I have 5 out of 6 signets towards my second bow, but I have not gone back to completed it. But I put a Ketsi ring here because I got a Ketsi ring a few days ago, so I decided to put it there for a little bit of fun. But I also have my charms and stuff like my pheromones, and then my Raxor uniques. I have a Araxes eye in here. I have 3 spider leg tops, spider leg middle, and then some of my other like random uniques like Abyssal Vine, and then like Abyssal Ore or Abyssal Wand, Armoral Battle Staffs, the full Godsword set. I have the rings from the Dagonoth Kings. I have all that good stuff. I have a Glaven Wingtip. I have 2 of the 3 automaton boots. The gloves. I have a full set of Anima Core. What is this? Anima Core Zamorak. Yeah. So I've had 7 total. Crest, if you're curious, I have 2 out of the 3 Glacior Boots uniques. I have 162,000 coal in here, and yeah, I do have some more Dragonhide in here, but a lot of that is it's more of my like Slayer job, so do not worry about that. But I have myself another 1,000 rune ore and some bones, and basically nothing else. Like I said, you can always pause and look if you really want to. But we will jump into my next tab, which is I'll jump into number 6. So number 6 is a pretty quick tab, and you guys really have to worry about it, but it's basically just my runes / like items I need for the Yuri emotes. Basically, it's all it's in here. But we will go back to now my 5th tab, which is my clue uniques. And there's not everything in here. I will show you some of that, but we have like 5 Fury Teas. We have all my tickets. We have all my unique god pages I've left. And I've actually completed, and like down here you might notice there's some pages, and even pages right there. But these pages are actually some of all my duplicates pages right now. So I have a ton of pages. I've completed the Zamorak book, I've completed the Armadyl book, and I've completed the Guthix book. I am looking for 2 more Ceridon pages, 1 more Bandos page, and 1 more Ancient page to complete those sets. But some of the other uniques, like I have 200 biscuits, so I can get no more biscuits. I have like 1.4k each of all the god arrows. I have a lot of these sets, 3 out of 4, like the Guthics. I believe I have 3 out of 4 Zamorak. I cannot find the other parts right now. I have 3 out of 4 Cerenomans, so you can see, there's a trend. And also right here, starting in this black calculator, all these restings are duplicates, so do not fret about those. I understand they're very unorganized down here. And I actually have all the Croziers also. I notice I have 3, 5, 6, so I have all the Croziers, but we will go over to my next tab, which is my farming slash herblore tab. So at the very top, you'll see a lot of my seeds. Try and hover over a lot of them since it's kind of hard for you guys to see which ones there are. Like there's 630 false stocks, 500 Lance9 seeds, almost 500 Avanto seeds, and then there's a lot of my secondaries down here, which are like my what is these like like my fungus, my limpert roots, some white berries, all that good stuff. 35 or 36,000 Grimwall spikes. And then I have my saplings here, so like my palms, my magics, my calquats, my yews, spirit saplings, maple saplings, papayas, pineapples, and then I have some extra seeds, which usually I would put these straight into the saplings, but these are some of my drops right now from bossing, and I've been trying to keep a log of some of my bossing supply, like bossing drops recently, so kind of see how far I can get in those, and then I'll convert them. But then here's also my herbs, so I have like 6,000 dwarf weeds right here. I have about I think 3.4k Avantos, about 2.5k Lancedines. I have, what is that, about 380 Torstals with, no, where's my Torsal seeds? I have some Torsal seeds up here, right there, 200 Torsal seeds, so I can get a ton of Torsals, and let's see, there's like 3.6k Terramins, but those aren't really important. And then I have all these clean herbs, so I have to make some more potions, but speaking of potions, I have a 130 overloads, holy overloads, which I need to make more of. I have 1.1k Cerebrew flasks, or not flasks, sorry, 4 dosed. I only have 60 brew flasks. I guess I've been chugging through my brew flasks recently, but I also have some other flasks down here. I have almost 500 super restores. I have 340 weapon poison plus from R-Hat grind when I had to kill 6,000 R-Hats, and I will show you in a few seconds why I killed that many, but there's also some of my extremes and some other random like potions. So like these are all my non 4 6 dose. But let's go over here, and I apologize for the background noise. I can't do anything about that. But this is my junk tab. We'll glaze through this basically. Like there's 3 gnome goggles in here, which are duplicates. We have all my barrels uniques right here. I also have my Guthans set, so that was for the diary. I have my full Guthans right there. I also have like 1,700 Seals of the Fury and 400 Seals of the Dragon Rider right there, and I have like my Demon Slayer stuff, like uniques. I have flippers for fun. I have Pogo Stick. Let's see, I have a Royal Scepter, which are pretty cool. What else do we have? Oh yeah, I also have the Tuska pieces, like for the mask, to make for some Slayer points. I have one of my sets of War Priests in here, and that's actually for Abomination killing. I was doing a little bit of Abomination killing, so I wanted to try to use 3 pieces of that. And I also have my Dragon Rider in here, and my Royal Cannon, which I was using for Eret Slayer. And there's also a few items down here you might notice, like these are some of my corp tab, and this is part of my next tab. I wanted to move it in this video just because the next tab you'll understand is all my PVM related stuff. Yeah, pretty much. And like I said, there's also my auras in here, so I have a lot of my tier 4 auras. I have a lot of my reckless, like the DPS armors, but I think that is it other than my final tab, and my final tab is pretty much my bigger one. Oh yeah, shout out by the way, I got an arcane sigil right here, which is a duplicate arcane, so I got that 20 kills after my first arcane, so shout out to that. And also, oh yeah, I also have 3 blades of Nimora, 2 blades of Avarice, and I believe another set somewhere else, but I've been installing, oh there they are, they're right there. But I've been installing, let me show you my final tab, which is basically all my PVM gear and all that good stuff. So, check into the bank, looking at it right now, I have like my Araxi arrows, I have about 34k Ascension bolts, 10.5k Onyx bolts, and then my Dragonbane stuff, my Barrows totems, and then we have like Important of Lives, and then we have a full set of Ancient Ceremonial with many extra sets, my full Bandos, my full Subjugation, which I got only very, very recently, if you follow my Ironman Completion series, my full set of Armadillo, my full Tempest with 2 pieces of Acto, my superior void I use for next, and then my augmented malevolent I have right here, and my Muziari here, which is the tier 85 spear. So that is why I killed at 6,000 R hats. What else I have right here? My next uniques. I've been killing solo next a lot of my Ironman. You can probably follow along, but I have 9 out of 18 next solo uniques at 200 and something kill. I think 257 KC, so not bad at all. I also have my other pieces of Acto right here, so I have 4 out of 15 pieces of Acto, and I will go into my kill count after this. But I also have my full Nox set right here, so I have an augmented Nox staff. I have a Shadow Noxious Longbow with Aftershock 3 on it, which is very nice. Actually, I dismantle a Dragon Rider Lance and a second body. Well, actually, I dismantled Legs of Zaro, so basically I got rid of one crest. And I also have a Noxious Scythe Barrows, so I have had a Barrows die and a Shadow die on my Ironman. I also have some of my miscellaneous stuff down here, but I have all the Hydrix jewelry right here. I have like my Dragon Rider amulet, my second set of my Zamorak anima, which is actually for my augmented set for Slayer and all that good stuff. And I have my first Eccentric crossbow in here, and then other good stuff. There's not much else other than my Arcane Spirit Shield, but basically that is my entire bank. So I'll go through these quick if you guys want to pause again. You can always go back to the earlier parts of the video when I was talking about them. But yeah, we will actually do one more thing. So let me show you my wealth evaluator. So after 2 years of Ironman mode, I am now at a 2.4 billion wealth evaluator. So pretty cool. And it says I have about 2.2 billion in my bank with 150 more cash stack. And it says I have 18 million of my keepsakes. I will show you my keepsakes right now. So if you look at my keepsakes, I have stuff like my first ever 99 skill cape, which was HP very long time ago. It was pretty cool. I have my Black Cavalier. I have some gnome goggles because my fourth set of gnome goggles. I have my gnome scarf. And I also have 2 pieces of gilded in here, which is my gilded plate body and my gilded plate skirts. I know you love Miss Fashionscape, but you don't fret about that. But that's basically my whole bank. But I will also go over and show you guys my treasure chest right now, since I know some of you guys are curious about that. And then after that, I will show you my kill count. So let me go head over to my player-owned house. Here I am at my player-owned house, and I will be showing you guys my treasure chest first off. So I know a lot of people were curious about things like this. So here we go with the level 1, which there's nothing important. There's just basically a blue beret. I do not personally do easy clues, and before I actually show the rest of them, I will go ahead and show you guys my kill counts, or whatever you want to call them. So I'll actually pop up the medium ones for a second while I show the medium KC. So I'm at 18 easies and 15 medium clue scrolls. I do not do many, but at least I have wizard boots and I have a strength ABT. But I will pop up my number one, probably one, which is the hard treasure shell, and you guys can look at that if you want to. I'm currently at 384 hard clues with, like I said earlier, the shadow die, the barrows die, and 2 gilded pieces. And also, like I said, the notables are like the full Cavalier set. I have the ancient and enchanted set. I have both the dragonhide bodies, like the blue. What is it I'm trying to call? Yeah, it is blue d'hide. I have both of those sets. I have the H1 set. Oh, I have another set of full Ceradomin. I have a full set of Rune T. I have a Rune Cane, a top hat, a unicorn mask, and then full Zammy. And then we will jump into the level 4. So there's not much here because I have a lot of them like at 3 out of 4 and stuff. But basically, I have the Fury Orn kit in here, and I have a wolf, dragon, and cat staff. And we could also check into these, but there's really not much in here. Like I have my lumberjack outfit. I have another ancient ceremonial, and I also have my golden mining, my constructor outfit. I have the elite black armor. I also have the other 3 war priests because you saw the Zamorak in my house. I also have my void mage helm and my void melee helm in here since I'm not using them. I have my ghost hunter in here. I have my exoskeleton in here. I have my fishbowl and then my draken. Like I said, it's not really that important. And there's only 2 things here. There's my full lunars, and I also have the full Dagonhide robes, which look pretty good, by the way. So I will also show you my capes, but there's really nothing important here. Again, there's just my 99 capes, Cape of Legends, everyone can really get, the Swords cape, and then like the milestone capes, and then my Takars. I also have to get the mage one on here because I put it in my bank. But other than that, there's really nothing else in my house. Maybe the fancy. No, there's nothing else fancy. I will go and show you guys my kill counts now. So my boss KC is at a solid 15,559, with notables being 351 Araxor. I finished up my. If you're curious, I finished my Nox set at 342 kills, so it was very lucky. I also have a Chaos Elemental pet at 1663 kill count. I've got it at kill 1661. I have 2.5k Daganov King kills. I have 2.4k Krill Sitzeroff. And actually 56 hard mode. I actually got my Gown of Subjugation, my final Krill drop, at kill 2,522, including the hard mode, so it was pretty far coming, but I also have 1,191 Kriara kills. I have 2.8 thousand Twin Fury kills, and I did about 1,500 of that within a span of like 50 hours, so it was pretty interesting. But like I said, that was my boss KC. Oh yeah, I also have 22 Yakamaru, and I have 56 Beastmaster with 4 out of 15 Acto, and only 2 Codex drops, but I actually have 3 of the abilities I have not purchased Storms Shards. So I will also show you my Slayer creature kills with 82,000 Slayer creatures, with half of that being Ascension creatures at 41,000. I also have 3.3k automatons with 4 Cresbots. I have 4.5k Abyssal Demons, 2.6k Aberrant Spectres without the Champion Scroll, but I'll get it eventually. I also have notable things being 4k Gargoyles, which I guess is important. But other than that, there's really nothing else on here. Also 100 Reaper Demons and 750 Rune Dragons, but other than that, there really isn't much for the KC. But you can always pause whenever you want to look at something, but I believe that is everything. Oh, there's also my boss and my pets. So legendary pets, there's nothing really important. There's nothing companion. But we want to talk about the boss pets. So I have gained myself 5 boss pets on this account within the past 2 years, with the Krill pet at kill, I believe, 1800 something. My Chaos Elemental pet at kill 1661. My Prime Hatchling pet at kill 2001. My Nihilisa pet at kill count 2,852, I believe. And my Ava pet at kill count, I believe, around 450. And then I also have one skilling pet, which is my Willow, which I actually got about 10,000 Divination XP. It was like 28 minutes or something. It's pretty nice, but anyways, I believe that is everything I can really show you guys on my Ironman. I've enjoyed the past 2 years, and I've done a lot. Like, I've met a lot of good friends. I've maxed my account. I've gained like 725 million XP, and I've accomplished a lot of big goals, especially getting my diet equipment. But there is really nothing else for me to show you guys. If there's anything I missed, let me know in the comments below, and I will make sure to answer those questions. I am very much looking forward to the next year of my Ironman. I have very big plans, very big goals, stuff like completing all the next items, maybe even getting some more 120s, hopefully getting 120 Slayers, some good stuff like that. But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed looking at my bank and all my progress the past 2 years, and I will look forward to seeing you guys with the next video, hopefully in a few more days. Take care, everyone.